Hey guys, so I decided to make a YouTube video, channel, thing, whatever. I kind of been tossing up doing it for a while. So if you're gonna judge me, that's okay, because I'm judging myself because I'm talking to nothing but something at the same time. Anyway, we'll get to the point. Here's my makeup video. Hope you like it.
Just going to start off with some primer. This is Veiled by Hourglass, and I'm just going to buff that into the skin. And using my NARS foundation in Sheer Glow, I'm just doing what you do with foundation and chucking that on my face as well. And then I'm just going to use my Temp 2 silicone based concealer to cream contour and highlight. And just using the same foundation brush as before, I'm going to buff that into the skin as well. And then when it comes to the highlight, I'm just going to kind of pat it into my skin so I don't move it too much. And then hopefully you don't resemble somewhat of a ghost / white wall like I do. But, you know, just keep working on it and you'll get some features. Now to set the foundation, we're just going to dab some pressed powder onto the skin so we don't move the liquid underneath. Oh, and my hair looks like shit. Alright, let's fix that for us. Right, yep, cool. My little secret is to use a little sponge and some of the same pressed powder and just dabbing it onto the skin, under the eyes, on the forehead and on the cheeks, just to give it a bit more of an airbrushed effect, I suppose. And then going in with my Stila bronzer in Lights, I'm just going to run that over with the powder brush over my cheekbones, jawbones and temple area, just to create a little bit of shadow before we go in with the contour. Any makeup artist is going to tell you that the secret to a good makeup is blending. So I'm going in with my Real Techniques powder brush with no product on it and just buffing everything into my skin. Having a little boogie. And don't use this brush by NARS, it's a waste of $80 and it'll make it look like you've got lines all over your lovely face. So instead I'm going in with a fluffy contour brush and contouring my face as usual, and then going in again with my fluffy brush with, again, no product on it, and just blending that into the skin to make it look more natural. A lot of people tend to forget to contour their nose. I mean, it's not like you need to redesign the whole thing or anything, but if you don't like the shape of it, if it's too wide or if there's a couple lumps and bumps, then that's what contouring's for, baby. Just don't make it look like someone's put 2 strops of Nutella down the sides of your nose, please. There are so many brow products on the market these days, so it's kind of personal preference. But I just use a brown eyeshadow and I lick my brush to make the lines more on flake. It's also a good idea to use a spoolie because, like I said before, blending is going to be your best friend. So blend all the product through your eyebrows to make them look more natural and not like someone's just attacked you with a Sharpie. And if you stuff it up, you can just use concealer. For my eyes, I'm using my Smashbox Full Exposure palette. And here I'm showing you a little trick that I do to make my eyeshadow have that crisp line that everyone seems to enjoy these days. Just remember when you are putting the product on your eyelid just to keep the card there, and then take it away and Bob's your uncle. Look at that. Line's so crisp it can cut your Sunday roast. Next I'm going in with my Josie Maran watercolour eyeshadow in the colour Rio de Janeiro Gold, and if Jesus was in a bottle in liquid form, this would be it. Okay, the time's come. Liquid eyeliner can be your best friend and your worst enemy, but just kind of go with the flow. I mean, the goal is to get both sides even, but let's be honest. Chuck some eyelashes on, and then you want to get straight into doing some more flipping contouring because apparently it disappears off your face while you're doing your makeup. And then I'm going to do some highlight. Here I'm using Ben Nye Shimmer Powder. Not sure where you can get it in Australia. I got mine in the States. Personally, I do not like to highlight my T-zone. Maybe a little bit on the tip and on the bridge of the nose, but you don't want to look like you just hiked up a mountain because that's disgusting. And again, buffing it in so it looks more natural, not like I've got glitter on my nose. And I'm sure we all know how to use mascara by now. If you don't, I'm sure there's tutorials out there for that. And if you want to go a bit more dramatic, I'm going in with some eyeliner down the bottom. Just an excuse because I can't ever put mascara on properly without it getting onto my skin, so I just cover it up with a bit of something something. Next I'm going in with my lips. This is Blanketeer by MAC and Strip Down Liner. And I'm just doing what you do with lips. I'm not overdrawing them because I cannot Kylie Jenner. And last but not least, I'm going in with my Urban Decay setting spray to make sure everything stays in place. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I don't really know how to pose for these things, so I'll leave it at that.
Thanks for watching. Hope that didn't bore your brain too much. I know I need to kind of work on not being a monotone robot, but you know. But yeah. Until next time. Sayonara.
My last request